Welcome back to What's Working with Tampa Bay. I'm your host today, Carla Pagan, and today here we have Leandre Foster, our CSTV Director of Youth Programs, to talk about some life-changing opportunities for youth in the region. Welcome, Leandre.
Thank you, and thank you so much, Carla, for the warm welcome. It's always such a pleasure connecting with you and talking about our youth services.
Absolutely. So before we get into the summer P.A.Y.S and the summer program specifics, let's talk a little bit about Youth Connections. So how does that program help youth in the region year-round?
Wow. Youth Connections is an amazing opportunity. It serves young people primarily out of school 16 to 24 to help them launch into a career. But it also assists with professional development, personal development, support with enrolling in post-secondary education, college or technical school, as well as paid work experiences and mentorship. You know, the big challenge that most young adults face when they're getting into their career is making sure they're making the right decisions. So our staff support in making sure they have a kind of a point person to help with overcoming those difficult hurdles of emerging adolescence. What do I do if I don't have good credit? How do I establish credit? We teach financial literacy and education. We also teach our young adults about the impact of training, the impact of tuition, the costs of attendance, and how to make those appropriate decisions because we want them to be set up for success in the future.
Absolutely. That's amazing. Those are amazing resources to have when you're trying to navigate into the world of work and the workforce. So.
Absolutely.
Amazing. So now let's talk about summer P.A.Y.S. The 2026 application is officially live. There's also been a name change, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we were formerly Tampa Bay Summer Hires, and now through our consolidation, we have the opportunity to promote services under the new name Summer P.A.Y.S, and I'm very excited about it. Summer P.A.Y.S has a rich history in Pinellas County, has a history of doing amazing work in paid work experience, and last year we got this beautiful opportunity to integrate some of Hillsborough services into that through career exploration and a leadership academy. So what we got is this beautiful combination of what works for Tampa Bay and what works for young people.
Amazing. And who's exactly eligible to apply this year?
Well, we're looking at young adults ages 15 to 24. We're looking at youth who are in school, who maybe receive free and reduced lunch. But what I always advise anyone is, let us determine the eligibility. That's our job. We have an amazing staff that's adept in making sure anyone who has a desire, as long as we have the capacity to serve through the appropriate funding streams, do. We are looking at young adults with some barriers to employment. We do want our young adults with significant barriers, i.e. our young adults who might be justice involved, who might be interaged out of foster care, who may be low income to have priority of services, but we're working with community-based organizations to serve all youth as part of our initiatives here at Career Source Tampa Bay.
That's great to hear. And the application opened on Monday, January 19th. Is there a priority or a deadline that youth should know about? And where can they go to apply?
Well, they can always go to our website, careersourcetampabay.com. If you drop down under Youth Services, there is a link for Summer P.A.Y.S. You can apply there directly. What I also would like to say is apply early and often. We do have a limited capacity, and we do serve on a first-come, first-served basis. So apply early. Make sure you're following up with our Career Services staff requests for documentation, and make sure you're checking your email. We do use text messages to reach out to you if we do need to collect additional documentation, but always check your email. That's part of that skill set that we develop as professionals, right? I'm always running through emails. So that's the primary method that we're going to be reaching out to you in our first point of contact to let you know your application was received. And we are, again, enrolling on a first-come, first-served basis.
Awesome. Well, you heard her, so check your email. And if you're 15 to 24 years old, make sure to get to that application today. Thank you so much, Leandre, for the update. Thank you for being here with us. And thank you to our listeners. Make sure to tune in to our next episode.